is easy. Wow.
The Trump thing, when you hear about it, not for a little bit, but we're working on getting that closed up. You go hear about it from us. We'll try to keep it as fair as possible. That's a long-term play. It's very different, and I will get to that. When we're ready to get to it. But
Hey, everybody! It's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and in that intro, I was a John Deaton poll, and he's grabbing 82% of the vote. And then it was followed by Donald Trump Jr. Talking about his new DeFi platform. We're going to hear a little more about that, but first, the market is moving in the right direction with Bitcoin over 60,000. Overall, the market is up 1.5%, but holy cow, those were the words I used when I saw SUI. Up another 11% on the 24-hour, 49% up on the week. Yeah, I pulled the trigger. It is now my third largest holding. SUI came out of Meta, a permissionless layer 1 instant finality smart contracts platform. Its backers are Binance, Coinbase, Circle, Andreessen Horowitz, and others. It's leading the way in gaming. It's got a DEX. It's doing some awesome DeFi solutions. With 6 million users, it's made to simplify that transition to Web3. And it has one of my favorite technologies, ZK proofs for privacy. Yeah, I think it's probably one of the best technologies in the space. Sticking with DeFi, let's go back to listen to the rest of that clip from Trump Jr.
We got a long time before we could do it. I think what we want to do is sort of take on a lot of the banking world. I think there's been a lot of inequality in that only certain people can get financing, only certain people can do these sorts of things. So, this notion of decentralized finance is obviously sort of very appealing to guys like me who've been debanked or haven't been able to get insurance or whatnot. Can't get mortgages because they don't check certain boxes, but others can. So I think there's a whole thing where we got to talk about those things. I think Bitcoin's great. I mean, I love I love what they're doing with it. I think it is a great it's a hedge against some of these things. I think there's going to be a lot of other options in the crypto space as well, and there obviously there's the people vested in Bitcoin. There's the people vested in this. I love sort of the I love the meme culture because before there were meme coins, I was out there doing the meme thing. I think it's cool. I think it's a great way to generate a movement, but that's not what we're focused on. It's too early to get into the details of it, but what we're talking about is frankly much bigger.
The kimono is opening just a few hours ago. A new chapter for the XRPL Foundation is in progress, and it is going to further address this complexity. A community DAO that strives for equitable representation and participation across the community in a transparent, authentic, and responsive way is being evaluated. So as it says in the announcement, this is not a rebranding. This is a transition to a brand new entity. This is a new chapter for the XRPL Foundation, and it's in progress now. And as things evolve, we have a new era of stablecoins. The RLUSD begins testing now on the XRP ledger MAINNET. Something to know that the RLUSD, currently in private beta on the XRPL mainnet, has the clawback enabled. And so what that means is it cannot be used on the current AMM, the automated market maker. But wait for updates because there is something to solve that. There's a new amendment called the XLS 73D, and when it's developed, it will allow deposits of clawback-enabled tokens onto the AMM. If you're one of the people who like to follow the discussions, you can find that on GitHub. And I found a fresh new face to follow that gives a great perspective on the company Ripple, and that is Oliver Segovia. He is the Ripple head of payments marketing. He's former Coinbase, ex-Google Pay, a two-time founder and author of At Harvard Biz. He posted this really good recap for Q2, and he's doing it on LinkedIn. Thanks to Cybermalice, I learned about him. Thank you so much. What I like about LinkedIn is that it has real business posts. It doesn't have the trolls or the people posting XRP is going to $1,000 by the end of the month. I mean, this space is just getting full of those people seeking the 500 to 1,000 likes on a post that is just ridiculous. Now let's listen to Monica Long, the president of Ripple, and her 60 seconds or less about what is a stablecoin.
I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the test. I'm Monica Long, and this is Crypto in 1 minute. A stablecoin is a token on a blockchain that represents some sort of real-world currency. So for example, dollars, that's a very popular version of a stablecoin. And the important thing about a stablecoin is that there's a one-to-one peg between the tokens that are represented on the blockchains and what is held in a reserve account. So that's what makes it stable. And people really like stablecoins. They've become very useful in the world of digital currencies because one, it's a way that you can hold US dollars if you don't have access to a traditional bank account. Two, it's a way to efficiently buy other assets in the world of crypto. And then three, it's also a way to trade. It's very useful for trading to limit volatility. And so that is all.
And speaking of Monica, she's coming to Tokyo. She's going to be here on Friday, September 6th. There's a big community night event. I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be just spectacular. It's located right next to one of the old canals that were used during the Edo period to transport things like rice, salt, coal, lumber, and it looks quite different now than what it looks like in the 1800s, but it's going to be so fun to have them here. And during the day, they're going to have a little bit of a developers group, and so I'm going to join that too, because with Onami Press, there is some technology on the XRP ledger that I'm very interested in. You're going to see projects like Onami scale horizontally and integrate different blockchains for different functionality. And one of the functionalities that has my attention is the auction. And this auction is being done quite well on the XP markets. In fact, daily, you can go find a different auctioned item. Today, the Bee Ninja had 15 unique participants vying to be the high bidder. And it's got what they call auction bomb. The bomb is a rule implemented to maintain fairness and excitement in the auction process. If a bidder places an unusually high bid, the auction may end unexpectedly. So this unpredictability helps discourage manipulation and keeps the competition lively and fair for all the participants. It is a pretty cool NFT, and this is what I don't like about X. The XRP Myth Buster NFT asked if my post was a sponsored content. 100% no, it was not. I am honestly interested in the auction functionality for that possible horizontal build-out integration for Onami Press. Yeah, I want to tell him that he can say, I'm sorry now, and I'd block him but I've decided never again to be like DAI or Kimes. And here's another Chip AI creation of the song Blocked by DAI and Brad Kimes. This is the country version. All right, everybody, sayonara for now. Do take care. Bye-bye.
It's disheartening to be blocked by Brad Kimes, especially after sharing good times and meaningful conversations, including on our podcast. I don't block people because I believe in free speech and value the exchange of ideas, even with those who disagree with me. We're all investors in this space, and though some thrive on optimism and speculation, others prefer a more grounded approach. Yeah, I've also been blocked by Brad Kimes and DAI too. Good morning, woke up to this today. While I generally steer clear of drama, it's impossible to ignore the rift that's become glaringly apparent within the XRP community over the past few years. We're all investors in this space, and though some thrive on optimism and speculation, others prefer a more grounded approach. Yeah, I've also been blocked by Brad Kimes and DAI too. Good morning, woke up to this today. While I generally steer clear of drama, it's impossible to ignore the rift that's become glaringly apparent within the XRP community over the past few years. We are now in a world where people can have different opinions. We are regressing as intelligent beings. I just checked and I'm blocked as well. I've had about 0 interaction with them, but they've made it clear they don't like people who don't share their views. Challenging their ideas, even if done tactfully, makes you crypto police. I'm guessing that's what's going on here. So anyway, I blocked them right back just now, as that is my policy. We're all investors in this space, and though some thrive on optimism and speculation, others prefer a more grounded approach. Yeah, I've also been blocked by Brad Kimes and DAI